सो हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू दिस वीडियो। आज मैं इस वीडियो में आपको शो करूंगा कि हम डायनामिक पेजेस को कैसे यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं। इवन अगर हमारी वेबसाइट की परफॉर्मेंस स्लो हो रही है, हमारा विक्स का एडिटर बहुत स्लो चल रहा है, या वी आर आउट ऑफ पेजेस और हमें और पेज बनाने हैं। सो हम we are stuck somewhere, then we can utilize the dynamic pages on Wix. Along with that, if you feel like uh, we want one page, and additionally we don't want to go to the Wix editor, and we want to change our edit our Wix page and make it more friendly for ourselves, then we can also utilize dynamic pages. For that, dynamic pages are so cool. Like, we can change the URLs, we can change the web title, and we can also change the meta description. So they are just like static pages, but in a much organized way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and uh, get right in and show you guys how to utilize these dynamic pages. Let's say I'm creating different pages, dynamic pages. Basically there would be one dynamic page and it will have different item, but currently I'm creating for the services, and we have like the audio services. Let's say audio services, and there you go, it says done. And I'm gonna ask him, hey, convert it to dynamic page, and it says like start now. And it says like save into an existing collection or a new collection. So I'm gonna say like, hey, I don't have any collection right now, just I'm gonna go ahead and create one collection where I will have all those services there listed there. So I'm gonna say my top services. This will be my uh, collection name, and then comes hey, he asks us, like the Wix editor asks, hey, do you want me to connect these elements to Wix CMS? I'll say yes, connect. That is how I'm gonna be able to make changes directly without having to interact with the Wix editor. Now it has directly added that content into the our CMS, which is theirs, and it says my top services, which is the collection. Now if you're gonna question that, hey, how can we add more pages to it, how can we utilize dynamic page? So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write here video services, video services, and here I'm gonna write photo something, photo services. Here it says hello, but on video page I'm gonna say I wanna say hi. On photo services I wanna say no, and stuff like that. Here I wanna say blah blah blah, and let's say claw and something like that, and I'm just gonna go back, and it will give us a list of items here. you know Here it says audio services. On the audio services we have hello, and on the photo services we have no, and then comes the claw and stuff like that. We can utilize and edit our content like that. But on the same time, on the video services it's gonna say, I believe, hi and blah, something like that. So and now this is how you can change the content all across the page and on the CMS, and you don't have to get into the editor and copy paste everything. Just go ahead to the CMS here and manage content accordingly. And this is how it's gonna work. But if you say like, hey, I want to add something here, else here, you can also do that. Here we have a manage fields page, and along with that, if we want to add another field, you can also do that. You can also add URL, you can also add rich content, you can also do pictures and images as well. Now you must have a question, hey, here is the image, why couldn't it be changed? It is because this is in the background of a column, and we did not Wix do not allow us to change the background image, but it allows to change the image upfront. So if we had an upfront image there, we would be able to change that. Now moving forward, now this is what you custom you can change manually on here. Like I will go ahead and change column and add a video instead on the video services item. But for audio, I can go ahead and add a maybe an audio or maybe a picture with some audio systems. After that, now when this is sorted, now the question is, hey, what about the URLs? How each these items have different URLs. These different pages have different URLs. That's pretty easy, just because we are gonna go to the manage content, and on the last of the row you will see here are the sorry, here are the URLs. It says my top services, which was a collection name. We can change that. And it says photo services, video services, audio services, which are the variables or the primary titles of our pages. Photo services service, video services page, audio services page. And if we want to change this, we can go ahead and go to this setting and this SEO, and here it says my top services. I want to say my me services and stuff like that. And it says title is basically the variable, these video services, audio services and stuff like that. But to cross check that, um, when you're gonna go there, you see it says me services, photo services, me services, video services and stuff like that. And we have our own URLs here, which is very cool. And now the last question is, hey, how can we change the meta description and the web title for each individual page? So for that, it's pretty simple. We are gonna go to the SEO and go to the SEO settings, and where we have a listing of options. I'm sorry, it says basic and social share, and here is like here's how it's currently looking. I'm gonna go ahead and change it, and I'm gonna write event services in Pakistan, and I'm gonna write it, um I'm gonna give it the title primary. Title primary is basically the variables, which means we have something called event services in Pakistan, audio services, event services in Pakistan, video services. It acts accordingly according to the URL. Now if I'm gonna write here for meta description, I can write there find the best, and then I can add the title, find the best audio services in Pakistan, and must you must have never seen these, you know it should say audio services before if we have that URL, and audio services before, and stuff like that. And this is how you can change the title tag and meta description, and then just save it. And our dynamic pages are done. We don't need to add all individual pages, but if we want one structure of the page, like let's say, hey, I like this structure very much where I have to put one picture on the left and change all the content, then I'm gonna use dynamic page. And here on the dynamic page I will have different services. Each of them will have a same structure but different content on it. And this is only one dynamic page that we are working on, not all creating each page again and again. So that's it from my side, but if you guys have any question or concern, just let me know and I'm more than happy to help. Have a good day.